We continue now with our theme of highlights from Talkback. This is installment 43. In the last installment, installment 42, we looked at the triple tapping with 3 fingers to paste the content of our clipboard. Today, I'll be concluding the 3-finger gestures, and for today's demonstration, I'm using my Pixel 4 with Android 12 and Talkback 12.2. For speech services, I'll be utilizing the Google Speech Services. I am on my home screen and will navigate to the Talkback menu by tapping with 3 fingers to activate that Talkback menu, and here we go.
Talkback menu. Actions in list. Tap to activate.
I am now in the Talkback menu, and the item we're looking for is the Talkback settings. I'll put my finger down and tap on Talkback settings.
Talkback settings. Tap to activate.
Here is Talkback settings, and I'll tap here to activate.
Talkback settings. Navigate up button out of list. Tap to activate.
We are now in the Talkback settings. The next item I'm looking for here in Talkback settings will be the Customize Gestures. I'll put my finger down, tap on Customize Gestures.
Customize gestures. Tap to.
Here is Customize Gestures. I'll tap here to activate this item.
Customize gestures out of list.
I am now on the customization page for the gestures, and once again, this is where we will change our granularities to the heading granularity. In other words, we're going to change the mode with which you are using Talkback from either word, line, or character granularity to the heading mode. And in order to change to the heading mode, we have one of 3 methods, as we've said again and again. And the first one, my preference, is that swiping up and down the scrubbing movement with 1 finger in one fluid movement to change those granularities. Or if you prefer using that multi-finger gesture, you could either swipe down with 3 fingers, swipe from left to right, swipe from right to left, and that should also do the same thing. I believe that I already am in the headings mode, and now we'll simply swipe down with 1 finger. So whether you're using the up and down scrubbing movement or the left and right, up and down, or right to left with 3 fingers, once you hear headings, then it's time to swipe down with just 1 finger until we get to where it says 3-finger gestures or 3-finger heading. Here I go now. I'll swipe down with 1 finger.
1 finger heading in list.
Let's swipe down.
1 finger back and forth heading.
Keep going.
1 finger angle heading.
Keep going.
2 fingers heading.
Keep going.
3 fingers heading.
Here's the heading that we're after, and that's the 3 fingers heading. Let's look at the things that we've considered so far in the 3-finger heading, and here are the items that we've dealt with in the past.
Tap with 3 fingers, open Talkback menu. Tap and hold with 3 fingers, screen search. Double tap with 3 fingers, copy. Double tap and hold with 3 fingers, cut. Double tap and hold with 3 fingers, cut.
And that's the last one that we saw last week in installment 42. For today's installment, we will be concluding all the 3-finger gestures. And here are the things that are left for this 3-finger gestures. We've got
triple tap and hold with 3 fingers, tap to assign. Tap to activate.
That is unassigned, and
swipe up with 3 fingers, previous reading control. Swipe down with 3 fingers, next reading control. Swipe left with 3 fingers, previous reading control.
And the last
Tap
one
to
under
activate.
this heading will be
Swipe right with 3 fingers, next reading control. Tap
and that's the last of the 3-finger gestures. Now let's go back to the one that is unassigned, the one that says tap to assign. In other words, this has not been assigned to anything, and you could choose to assign it to whatever you would like to assign it to. For this demonstration, I would like to reassign my triple tapping with 3 fingers on hold to copy last spoken phrase. So let's go back now and tap on
triple tap and hold with 3 fingers, tap to assign.
We will tap here to open this page.
Triple tap and hold with 3 fingers. Tap to assign, checked, in list.
We hear it say tap to assign checked. So now though, we need to go reassign this to the copy last spoken phrase. We will need to use our heading movement, and that item is found under the heading that says text editing. I will swipe down with one finger until I get to text editing. Let's go.
Basic navigation, heading.
Swipe down.
System actions, heading.
Keep going.
Reading, heading.
Reading.
Menu and controls, heading.
One more.
Text editing, heading.
Text editing. And that's where we need to be. Now, here are the things that I found under the heading of text editing. We've got
Start or end selection mode. Move cursor to beginning. Move cursor to end. Select all. Copy. Cut. Paste. Copy last spoken phrase.
And that's the one we want. Now, if what we want to do is simply reassign these to the copy last spoken phrase, then all we need to do is simply tap here. And that will reassign that to the copying of the last spoken phrase. I will tap here to assign this to the copying of the last spoken phrase. Here, let's go ahead and tap.
Talkback settings. Triple tap and hold with 3 fingers. Copy last spoken phrase in list.
There we are, and it says triple tap and hold, and that should copy the last spoken phrase. The other ones that are unassigned are these, and these are all the navigational gestures. In other words, these are the ones that you could use in changing your granularities, and these are
Swipe up with 3 fingers, previous reading control.
next,
Tap, swipe down with 3 fingers, next reading control. Swipe left with 3 fingers, previous reading control. Swipe right with 3 fingers, next reading control.
and that's the last item there under all of the 3-finger gestures. Let's go ahead now and demonstrate that copying of the last spoken phrase, and that means I'll now triple tap and hold with 3 fingers to copy the last item we just saw, which is the navigational gesture with 3 fingers. Let's go ahead and triple tap and hold.
Copied, swipe right with 3 fingers, next reading control.
And that copies the last spoken phrase. And that concludes the 3-finger gesture navigation, and you also have known how to go about reassigning a gesture that is unassigned to something to doing something you would like to assign it for.